What's up, y'all? So today we're gonna be doing just like a get ready with me. I just want to drink, you know, I want to get ready. I'm not feeling great. You ever have one of those days where like you want to cry all day, but then you don't? Like anybody relate? I don't know. Anyway, could it be my period? I don't know, because these zits. Anyway, we're just gonna get ready. I actually pulled a bunch of stuff out of my collection that I literally never use. I want to try some stuff that I haven't seen in a bit. And really, this video is like all this stuff that I buy and then never use. So I either bought this off of an Instagram ad or I've bought makeup from recommendations from a YouTuber and I just never used it. Or I've used it very little, maybe once or twice. A few of these things I've actually never used. Oh man, I have issues, you know. Anyway, I want to do my makeup to show how I feel today, you know, and then show you guys a bunch of stuff that I bought that I just never used. That's not to say any of these products aren't good. They're great. I just, for whatever reason, bought them and then just never used them. Anyway, let's just get started. So I'm actually going to start with my eyes because I want to use glitter. So I'm going to start with the Primero Primer Longwear Sticky Pigment Base. I actually just got this in a BoxyCharm, and it's not that like I bought it and just never used it, and it's not like it was bad. It's actually a really nice base. It does make your shadows last like all day. I'm in a committed relationship with my Fenty primer, and I just love that, you know? So I just always reach for that one because I love it. I trust it. I got this in my lashes. Wonderful. And it's like super sticky, so your shadows stay in place all day long, including glitters, which is nice. Again, there's nothing wrong with it. I just never use it. For eyeshadow, I'm actually going to go into my Anastasia Soft Glam palette. I mean, you can see I've used it some, nowhere near enough. I don't know why I never reach for this palette. This is like a staple palette. I don't know why I don't use it. I have just an obscene amount of palettes, and you would think that the most usable one would be this one, but I really don't go for this. Anyway, I'm going to point, I'm going to blend. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm not actually going to use any of the shimmer shades in that palette because I have a couple of other things that I wanted to use. These are from Dose of Colors. These are the Eyedeal duos. I actually have the colors Sunset and Maple. I bought them and never used them. So I actually want to use them today. I think I'm going to use Sunset just because it's a little warmer. I can swatch Maple for you guys. So what it is it comes with like a cream on top, and that's what that looks like. And then on the bottom, you have like your loose, I don't know what you call this, a glitter, a pigment? I think it's a pigment. And you just kind of like stamp that or swipe it on over the cream, and it's supposed to, I don't know, stick or something. So again, that's what Maple looks like. It's like a super warm, like cranberry color, I guess. Like a bronzy cranberry, I guess. I'm actually going to use Sunset. It's like a gold. It's a golden bronze. So I'm actually going to use the cream first with my finger. And it is like super cute. It has a mirror there. There's no way I can use that mirror. Is it? I mean, yeah, no. So I'm going to use the cream first, and I'm just going to dot. Wow. Oh, that's pretty. I'm actually going to take it up a little higher than my natural crease just because like I don't have as much lid space. Dude, it feels like sticky. And that was actually enough for both eyes. Wow. It's like mad sticky, y'all. I'm actually curious if this is gonna crease later. It better not. Ooh, that feels like real sticky. I'm actually gonna use like whatever I have left to grab some of this pigment onto it. And then, oh wow. This is, wow, okay. Do y'all see that? This is intense, y'all. Ooh, wow. Okay, that is a lot. I'm gonna blend that out. There's glitter everywhere, and I'm sure it's all over my face. By the way, these are actually the Kojendo spa water wipes. Bought these, never used them. I'm just gonna clean up underneath because there is a lot of fallout. I mean, I know I'm gonna put foundation on over it, but I don't know, that's gonna bother me. You know, I don't know why my skin is just so horrible lately. I mean, do y'all see all this redness, all these like zits? Like, anyway, I'm actually going to go back into this palette and I'm just going to use it to blend some edges. So I'm going to use like a flat shader brush and I'm going to go in with burnt orange and rustic. And then I'm going to blend this like line out because it's intense. And then I'm just going to go in with like a smaller shader brush and I'm going to go in with Cypress Umber. And I'm just going to use this to kind of create like a faux liner moment to just darken the lash line a little bit. I really like that. You know, it's crazy. This reminds me of, you know, that gold surfer dude at Venice Beach? This reminds me of that. Anyway, I'm going to throw on some mascara. I bought this forever ago. This actually used to be my favorite mascara. I don't know if this is still good, but I'm going to use it. This is from TooFaced. This is the Better Than Sex mascara. I actually bought this because everybody on YouTube was raving about it, and I had never purchased a high-end mascara before, and I was watching reviews like crazy trying to figure out which one was worth it. I mean, this was back when I was broke. Like, I was broke. So I had to watch reviews to kind of make sure that I was spending my money properly. Not that I don't now. Anyway, it's a nice mascara. It like really holds up my lashes. Like it holds a curl. They look thick. They look long. My only thing about it is I actually found that it crumbles. Is that the word that I'm looking for? It crumbles. Does it crumble? You know, like when you get all that black stuff underneath your eyes. Anyway, let's move on. So for primer, I actually have two. This one is from TooFaced. This is the HangoveRx. I think that's how you say it, Replenishing Face Primer. I'm actually just using this because, again, I have like crazy breakouts and the foundation that I'm going to use is matte. And matte foundation over breakouts is just not, it makes them look dry and flaky, which brings more attention to them. And this is like a super hydrating primer. It also has like a little bit of stick to it, but it has like, you know, skincare stuff in it. It has probiotic based ingredients and skin revivers with coconut water. So it's supposed to be like all good for your skin and stuff. And right now I just have to be very gentle with my face. The other primer I have, y'all know I can't do my makeup without a pore filling primer. This is from e.l.f. This is the Matte Putty Primer. I bought this because it was like a dupe for the Tatcha Silk Canvas primer, and it just doesn't have like the skincare benefits. It actually says that it's like a matte putty primer, but it's actually not as mattifying as you think it would be. I mean, it just feels like a pore filling primer. And again, it's a nice primer. I just literally never reach for it. I don't know why. I just don't. Okay, let's get some foundation to cover these zits. So for foundation, I actually purchased this because of YouTube. Okay, I had never, again, purchased a foundation ever, and this was actually the first foundation I ever purchased, I ever wore. I loved this, and then I fell in love with Sephora. This is from Maybelline. This is the Matte and Poreless foundation, I guess. I have mine in the color Sun Beige. I want to say, like back when Fenty first launched, this was like a dupe for that Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte foundation. People were saying this was a dupe for that, and it totally is. The only thing that sucks about it is that there is no, so you have to like stick your finger in here or like pour it out, and then you pour too much and then it's a thing. You know, this is like a medium coverage foundation, but for me it's like light coverage because I don't like to use a lot of foundation. But I mean, it did cover some of that zit. That's a huge zit though. But this one too, I mean, that one's still showing through a little bit. Y'all, I use like, if I were to put it in pump form, I would probably use about half a pump of foundation for my entire face. Anyway, for concealer, I'm going to be using this one from NARS. This is the Radiant Creamy. This is like a holy grail concealer for me. This is like the concealer I wear when I want my makeup to just not fail me, you know? I have mine in the shade Ginger. Anyway, like I said, this used to be like my favorite concealer. I just rarely reach for it now. Number one, because I know I'm running low. And two, because I've been trying out so many other like higher end foundations foundations and concealers. And also because this color is like super brightening on me and I don't really go for this look as often anymore. Wow, that's like really brightening under the eyes. Pretty sure I could stand to go down a shade. I need to chill. Anyway, for powder, I actually have this one from Becca. This is the Hydramist Set and Refresh powder. I was obsessed with this for like a hot minute. And I think what happened was I wore it with a foundation that just looked cakey and I thought it was the powder. It wasn't. This powder is so weird because it feels wet. Oh, that was a lot of powder. It feels wet on the face when you put it on, but it's not. And it's so finely milled that it looks so natural on the face. I'm actually going to use this to set just like where I crease a lot. Wow, that is matte. But the complexion is looking like better. You know, the more I do my makeup, the more I realize this is like a full glam day, you know? I don't know if I was intending to do that. You know, I always end up with a shit ton of powder all over my tits and nobody ever says anything. Anyways, again, really nice powder. I just never reached for it because I had that one bad experience. But you can see, I mean, my face looks smooth. I just feel like the colors are throwing it off for me. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, for blush and bronzer. I bought this from the BoxyCharm website, I think. This is from Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting Edit Mini Sculptured Unlocked. Wow, that's a lot of words. This is what it looks like. It has like a, I don't know, like a setting powder, a blush, a bronzer, and a highlight. And I actually purchased it super excited because I love Hourglass. I love their powders. I think they lay so nicely on the skin, but then I never used it. I totally forgot I had it. So I'm just gonna use this bronzer. And again, I feel like this bronzer, like, it's like matte, but it has like a luminescence to it. Is that a word? You know, that one zit on the other side of my face just won't let me be great. I'm like, I've had that zit for like 2 weeks now, and it just won't go away. It's just like kicking it there. Like, no, you know what? We like it here. Anyway, I think I've gone too far on the bronzer. I'm also going to use this blush. You know, it looks like there's a lot of powder that gets kicked up, but when I look at my brush, there's like nothing there. Am I crazy? Is there something there? There's like nothing there. Am I missing it? Like, and I don't know, like this palette is kind of annoying because my brush is almost too big to fit in there, you know? I don't know. Anyway, I'm actually wanting to use this highlight, but also I have another highlight. Maybe we'll use one on each side. I don't know. But I'm going to use this on one side. And again, there's like a lot. Do y'all see that? There's like a lot of, you know what? Let me just do this side because that's pretty. I wish that zit weren't there because it's like in my way. It's like a beaming highlight without being beaming, you know? I hate it when I'm looking straight on and you can see like this metal stripe. I like highlights that just like when your face catches the light, that zit is pissing me off though. Anyway, for the other side, I actually have this. I purchased this, never used it. This is from TooFaced. This is the Turn Up the Light Complexion Enhancing Highlighting Palette. This is in the shade Deep. Deep for who? Because I actually remember buying this initially in medium, but it was too light. I'm actually going to just use this middle powder to kind of use it all around the center of my face to kind of give it a little bit more life. You know what's crazy? I never took the plastic off the mirror. Anyway, that center powder looked like it did nothing. So anyway, I'm going to take just a setting brush. Let's go with Dazzle. See, but this looks like glitter. Yeah, Dazzle is just glitter. We'll use it. I'm not gonna like it. I mean, that's all it is. It's like a sheer gold glitter. I mean, it's pretty, but it almost comes off like costumey. Let's even out the other side because now I'm like super gold. I like it. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's really pretty, but it's like gold. You know? You know what? Like, the more I look at it, the more I like it. I don't know. What is it? That's pretty. Anyways, I wonder what would glow look like on my skin tone. I mean, is that too deep? Anyways, we're gonna move on. Okay, for brows, I have a couple of things. So first off, I have this. This is from Benefit. This is the Brow Contour Pro. I purchased this and I remember loving it. Like, there was nothing wrong with it. I absolutely loved it. But then I just never reached for it. I don't know. You know what I think it is? This is just too complicated, you know? For someone that just is an everyday makeup wearer, you know, like you're just doing your brows to go to work. This this is just too much to do, just to do your brows, you know? Anyway, but it's like a pen. You have like 4 little, I don't know, it's one of those old school 90s pens, you know what I'm talking about? And again, it's nice because you have like different shapes available to you, and you know, it's useful, and the formula is really nice. It's pigmented. I just, you know, like, it's not something that your everyday makeup wearer wears, you know? I don't know. And plus, there's no spoolie. Like, what am I supposed to do now? Like, luckily I have one. You know what? I remember now why I just never reached for this. It is too much, you know? It's too much to have all 4 of these little pen thingies in one pen. You know, you gotta switch to do the front, you know? And then you gotta switch to do, like, the concealer part or whatever. And then you gotta pull out a spoolie to brush all of this out, because it is, like, a super creamy formula. And it does come off for, like, really pigmented. So, like, when you draw a line, you draw a line. Like, and you have to blend it out. Did I tell y'all what shade this was? I actually have the shade Brown Medium. And again, I'm not someone who like regularly outlines my brows anyway. I'm actually quite the opposite. The messier my brows look, the better for me, really, because I like for my brows to be like thick and feathery or whatever. So I never use like the concealer parts of this. I'm using it today just because like it's there, you know? Like, how do I blend it out, you know? Like, I don't know. And see, like, my conundrum with this type of product is like, that looks bomb. Oh god. I mean, I do really like it. It's just annoying, you know? Also, like, the more that you use it, the more like dull these things get, and you can't really get any precise lines, you know? Was that too much? Did I go too far outlining that brow? I don't know, but I kind of like it. Okay. For brow gel, I have this one. This is from Milk Makeup. This is the Kush Clear Brow Gel. I bought this in a BoxyCharm sale and then just like never used it. But like also, I don't see anything. Oh, I see it now. It's clear. Anyway, I do like this packaging. I can't say that there's anything wrong with the formula. I really just forgot that I had it, which is why I don't use it. I like the packaging though, because you know, it's a clear brow gel. You're rubbing it on your filled in brows. I've had another clear brow gel that the packaging was clear. And you can see like all the gunk buildup. This one you can't, you know? I'd rather not see the mess, you know? Okay, I'm like really feeling how my brows are coming out. Maybe I should reach for these more often. I'm gonna finish my lower lash line. So for eyeliner, I actually have this one from Milk Makeup also. This is the Longwear Gel Eyeliner. I think I have this in like a bronze color. What color is this? What color is this? Nobody knows. I don't know, but it's like a bronze eye pencil or whatever. It's like super creamy. It's like a brown bronze, you know? So I'm gonna put this in my lower lash line. Wow. I love that. This is so creamy. It's so pigmented. It glides on and it still looks, oh, you can't tell, but it looks like a bronze in my lash line. I'm loving this. Okay, let's calm down. For the lower lash line, I'm actually just going to take burnt orange and smudge that on the lower lash line. Actually, I'm going to take a little bit of rustic and put that on the lower lash line also. Okay, my left eye wants to water, and I'm not having it. And then I'm just going to finish off with just a little more mascara on my lower lash line. I don't love this mascara for the lower lash line. It's just the brush is way too big. And again, it crumbles, you know? I'm not into that. Okay, this is kind of weird. I was actually super excited about these, but then I just never use them. These are from Milk Makeup. They're like stamp liners. And I bought them. So excited about them, and then I never use them. I mean, how often do you wear a moon stamp on your face? I mean, how often? Well, I mean, I work it from home, so I guess I could wear it pretty often if I wanted to. Anyways, the point is, I bought them and I never used them, so we're gonna use them today. I actually have a moon, like a crescent moon, a star, and a lightning bolt, so let's just mix it up, you know? Where should I put the lightning bolt? Should I put it like a teardrop, you know, like a machora? That looks dope. Wow, this is like really pigmented. I don't know if y'all see that, but I just barely touched this to my face, and wow. Let's try a star on the other side. I want to put it here. You guys. Okay, now let's try the moon. Let's try the moon. Let's put the moon here. Okay, okay, okay. And you know what? Just to kind of even it out a little bit so we have 2 and 2 on each side, I'm going to put a star over here. That's cute. That's cute. These are like really nice. Wow. And they'll come in handy for like, I don't know, Halloween, something. You know, I almost wonder if I should have put the lightning bolt right in between my eyebrows, Lil Wayne style, you know? You know, it just dawned on me too, like, he's my favorite, and I don't own a Lil Wayne t-shirt. I have every t-shirt known to man, not a Lil Wayne t-shirt. Do they make them? Are there any? I don't know, like, anyway. I'm going to set my face now. This is from Farsali. This is the Rose Gold Skin Mist. 24 karat gold infused hydrate and prime and set. Oh, whatever. You know what I mean. Anyway, I bought this face mist. I just found it the other day. It has like a really fine mist, but like aggressive, you know? So let's try it. I tried it the other day. It was nice. Oh, wow. That was a lot. It does look like it, you know, melted the makeup into my skin. Like my highlight doesn't look like it's just sitting on top of my skin anymore. You know what? I think I might like that face palette that I used on this side from TooFaced. This one has like a mishmash of highlights. I really do like that one from Hourglass. It's just that zit that's throwing me off. I don't like it, you know? Anyways, lips. Okay, so I could only pick one lip. Okay, I have an entire drawer of lips though, and I can pretty much say pretty much everything in there is forgotten because I don't wear lipstick anymore. Nobody does. I mean, it's a pandemic. We all have to wear masks, you know? Anyways, I found this the other day and I totally forgot that I bought this. I actually did a full video on a full face of Beauty Bakery, and this was the lip in there. This is the Snickerdoodle Lip Whip from Beauty Bakery, and I forgot I had this. Anyway, this is like a lipstick in lip gloss form type thing, but this color, it's like my lips but better. I love this. Anyway, that's it. That's a full face of all the stuff that I bought and forgot about. Really loving the stamps. I'm actually really loving this full face. I like pretty much everything that I used today. I absolutely love it. And now I see why I haven't gotten rid of any of these products. I'm definitely going to be reusing more of these Eyedeal, was it Eyedeal duos from Dose? I mean, wow. Okay, the only thing is these stamps, you can tell just a little bit that they're bleeding a little bit. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm not about to zoom in. You know, my skin is just really going through some things right now. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, help your girl out. Just do it. It's free, and stay tuned. Oh God, are you guys gonna be good? Are you gonna be a good boy, Judgex? Are you gonna be a good boy? Okay, well, I need y'all to go sit down somewhere. Please, please go sit down somewhere. There you go. Go on, go sit down. Ah, Jax, you're a good boy. Okay, maybe if I just don't move, you won't know that I'm here. Jax, get out of my trash. Oh my God. No. Are you guys serious right now? I can't film with you guys in here. I can't shut the door either because Jax will pee on something. Okay, I just need her laying it down so that good girl Zozo. What's up? I need a drink. It does keep your shadow from. It does keep your shadow from. It does keep your shadow from creasing. I hate it. Like a bronzer. How many brushes should I get dirty today? With no fail. Or not, that's not it. What am I doing with my life? You know? Yeah, I don't love this for the... Just spit. Like, it does look like it like melted my skin. Or melted my skin. I think I might that. I think I might that from the TooFaced. Why can't I do this? Oh man.